What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring Alolan Ninetails. So if you guys saw the video featuring Ribombee, then you guys have seen this team already, so I just want to send another big thank you out to Delta for letting me use the team, but this time we're going to be focusing on that Alolan Ninetails, because I know a lot of people are using it to be able to set snow now, especially since they don't want to end up running Abomasnow, and rightfully so, but Ninetails does have a much better typing, especially being able to have that fairy out there as well. I mean, it does have great stab moves in Blizzard and Dazzling Gleam, but of course, it's really great out there to be able to set the snow, set Aurora Veil, and be able to support the rest of the team as well. I mean, in Generation 9, snow was introduced to be able to buff defense of Ice-type Pokemon, so being able to have Ninetails and Baxcalibur out there to really benefit from that is extremely beneficial. And again, being able to set the Aurora Veil is extremely beneficial as well. It pretty much just gives you both screens at the same time, so you don't have to really worry about the light screen and the reflect. Just set the Aurora Veil and you're going to be able to have both screens. And that makes all the rest of these Pokemon out there extremely bulky. Now, just to make sure that we do get the Aurora Veil off, we do have the Mental Herb. That way, if someone ends up taunting into us, we're going to be able to take that away with the Mental Herb, and we're going to be able to set that Aurora Veil the first turn. So again, a lot of benefits to having Alolan Ninetails out there. Great supporter, but again, having really strong moves and strong stab moves like Blizzard and Dazzling Gleam, I think are going to help the team even more as well. So I'm excited to get into these battles and see what Alolan Ninetails can do again. But before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just stab and chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Oh boy, well, it looks like we're going to have to potentially face a steel type or two here. So that is going to be pretty bad for Alolan Ninetails, but I think we're going to be okay. And sorry, let me make it so you guys can actually hear the music again. My bad. But yeah, it's going to be a little tough, but I think we're still going to be okay, and we're going to definitely find a way to make it work. So we're going to end up starting with them. And honestly, just to potentially cover for something like the Steel, let's bring our Single Strike Urshifu as well. Let's bring our other Icemon to be able to take advantage of the snow that'll be out there. And honestly, in the back, I mean, honestly, Heatran would probably actually be pretty decent. Yeah, I think we're going to end up going Heatran there. We will have to worry about their Heatran and also the fact that they do have a Landorus, which will do some serious damage into Heatran. But we're not going to think about that right now. We're looking forward. We're just looking at this first matchup. Can't put the cart before the horse. Done that way too many times. Let's figure out what they have first. Oh, that's great. Okay. That actually isn't that bad, because the good thing here is, yeah, I know we do end up losing our attack, but that's okay. It'll be okay because we do have the snow. We will be able to set the Aurora Veil. We could actually go for the Blizzard, to be honest with you, because now it is possible that they... That's the one thing that does worry me, is if for some reason that is a choice Scarf. Still going to go with the Aurora Veil. I think that's going to be pretty important. And because we're intimidated, we're going to go with the Wicked Blow over there. We're going to do our best with that. Perfectly fine. The Blizzard actually probably would have been better at this point. Please miss on Ninetails. Sorry, Ninetails has got some bulk. And again, especially because we do have the... there we go. Since we do have the snow up, we do have that defense boost, which is extremely, extremely nice. So let's go for the Blizzard on this one. And we're going to go... So you're going to go for the Wicked Blow over there now. I want to do some damage. I think the Blizzard will be enough to be able to take out Ogerpon. Don't even have to worry about it now. That's fine. Who is this? Ah, Goodra! Got you. Nice. Urshifu misses again. Or dodges, I should say. That's good. We'll get the Wicked Blow. Good damage. And then the Blizzard. Let's go. Pick up that KO. Like I said before, we are going to have to worry about a Steel move, though. So we may actually have to swap out Alolan Ninetails. It actually isn't a bad thing per se, but still, let's see what happens here, though. Ah, pow! Awesome. Alright, well, let's go with the Dazzling Gleam. Because they could end up terastallizing them, but just in case, I'm going to go for the close combat over there, too. Yeah, they're going to terastallize. That's fair, though, depending on what it is. Is it going to be water? It's going to be fairy. Damn. It's okay, though. That'll be alright. Dang, knocking out Urshifu on that. Oh, on the crit! Oh no, that's rough. That's okay, though. We'll do some good damage here with the Dazzling Gleam. That'll be important. Yeah, it's not bad. Just going Shelter. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't be upset at that. However, what we can do, let's go Heatran here. And we're going to go with a, I'm going to Protect on this first one. I'm going to have to Terra Grass just in case they end up going with a Sacred Sword. Although we might be able to survive a Sacred Sword, to be honest with you. Yeah, so we'll Terra, and let's go for the Heat Wave. Again, knowing that they have Sacred Sword means that they might actually hit that into Heatran. If they're smart, they do call this and end up going with an Icicle Crash over there. But we shall see. We shall see. Ninetales protects, which means neither of them protected. Oh, never mind. One of them protected. But hopefully we can pick up the KO. Yep, they went Sacred Sword. Yeah, I think we might have actually survived that, too. Yeah, I think we definitely would have survived that, too. That's alright. There we go. Nice. Good thing, though, is we can actually go for a Flash Cannon over there now, too. Question is, who do they bring out next? Oh, that's right, Ogerpon. I forgot that that was the mon they had in the back. Well, let's go with the Blizzard again. And let's go with the Flash Cannon over there. And let's see what they choose to do. I would imagine they're going to try to Ivy Cudgel or something like that to knock out Ninetales. No, maybe not. But what would they have that would be strong into Heatran, though, you know? Because typically water and grass, and then potentially maybe Stomping Tantrum? So I think we're going to be okay with Heatran here. But again, we're going to be able to get a Blizzard. Oh, so we actually KO them right away. Perfect. Goodbye. And then Flash Cannon. Does this pick it up? You bet it does. That's what I'm talking about. Ninetales just being able to withstand even having, you know, a Steelmon out there and being able to, you know, have to worry about that and and so many other potential things that could have been really bad. But either way, still coming out on top. Really good game. Well, good to see this team again. I would love to say it's been a while since we've seen it, but it's a pretty common team now. So, I think we're going to be okay, though. We're actually going to end up starting with, yeah, let's start with Rillaboom as well as our Alolan Ninetails. And then in the back, we're going to bring... Should we bring Urshifu? Yeah, I think we're going to bring Urshifu, and then, yeah, in all honesty, let's go with Heatran, too. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to get the snow up, which will be pretty helpful for our defense. Don't know how much of a benefit it'll be. I mean, thankfully, we know what the percentage is going to be, but still, Alolan Ninetails is not necessarily a bulky Pokemon, so that is something to kind of have to worry about, but still, again, to be able to set Aurora Veil, to do some really good stab blizzards, dazzling gleams, man, it's such a great Pokemon to have. Torn in hands. It's fair. So here's what we're going to do. Yep, there we go. Snow warning. Let's go. We'll get the Grassy Surge. Alright, now I think what we're going to do to start, obviously we have to go with the Fake Out. We're going to go do that in the hands. I really feel like I should go Blizzard, but honestly, I think the Aurora Veil may benefit us a little bit more. However, if they do end up going with like a Rain Dance or a Sunny Day or something like that, then it won't. That's okay, though. Going for the taunt. That's fair. That is extremely fair. However, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the Mental Herb is for, and that allows us to get the Aurora Veil up, and that is pretty incredible. Let's see. I think what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to go for the high horsepower, and we're going to go with the Blizzard just to have super effective damage over on Tornadus, as well as we should probably... No, we're going to be fine. Well, that's not ideal. But we're still going to do some good damage. We do hit Blizzard on both. That's awesome. And good damage with that high horsepower. I'm guessing this is going to be a heavy slam. Yeah. And that is, unfortunately for Ninetales, 4x effective. So, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. We're going to be okay, though. Thankfully, we will have Grassy Glide to go up into... Ooh, and Heatran actually is going to be pretty nice here because they did set the sun for us. And that is extremely nice. Tornadus, though, will probably end up... Yeah, it'll end up getting that Tailwind off first, though. Fine, though. What we're going to do is we're going to go for the Grassy Glide into hands. I think that will do enough to KO. And they don't have anyone that would... Well, there's... Yeah, no one that would resist a Heat Wave coming out right away. Because thankfully, Ogerpon does have the Grass typing along with it, which does give it that neutrality. So let's do that. Yeah, see, they were going to get the Tailwind up before we were able to get the Grassy Glide anyway. So, yep, still enough. And let's see what the Heat Wave can do. And then we can figure out, based on their last two Pokemon, who we want to terrastalize. Goodbye, Torn. Yeah, we could have went with something a little more accurate on that one, but, again, if they were going to swap someone out for some reason or something like that, I wanted to be able to get some extra damage on them, especially with the sun out, too. I am a little worried that this is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Pow, and it's probably going to be Ogerpon then. Yeah. It's a Mold Breaker, which means if it ends up terastallizing, it does take away that Mold Breaker, which is nice. However, if not, then I don't know, we're just going to have some serious problems. But let's go with that, and let's go with a... Terastallize. I'm going to go for a Grassy Glide over there. We're not going to get this, but we're going to try to go for the Heat Wave. Okay, please. I have a feeling... Okay, I have a feeling that that was actually going to be Ogerpon, and they realized that they lost Mold Breaker to that. Hold on, let's see. Is this Ogerpon? And maybe they saw that the Flash Fire ended up proccing. Oof. Alright. There we go. Yeah, so the good thing there is then we are pretty much going to wall them with our ability. Because they wouldn't be able to go with the Ivy Cudgel into Heatran. And we're going to be able to go with the Heat Wave as well. And we're going to be good to go. So I'm really glad that they kind of ended up kind of bailing us out there a little bit. But either way, I think we're still in a really good position there and ended up picking up the win. Good game. All right, so I see 2 Trick Room setters here. And if I'm being honest with you, that does kind of worry me a little bit. And especially since they do have Chi-Yu out there too. That's going to be a bit of a problem. But that's okay. We're going to end up starting... Yeah, let's start Alolan Ninetails, and let's also start with Heatran as well. That'd be a good thing to kind of lead into Chi-Yu and Fluttermane. So, well, them, and then in the back... Honestly, if we Terastallize... No. Here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to end up bringing Baxcalibur. And honestly, it's... hate to say, it's probably best to bring Urshifu. I was actually thinking about bringing Ribombee, which... I was very, very focused on Regidrago at that point. So I'm like, hey, you know what? That would actually be a good thing to put out there, too, to be able to stop Drago. But if they see that we have Ice Mons, we have Fairy Mons, and everything like that, I don't think Drago ends up, coming to this battle. So, I don't know why I talk sometimes. That is totally fine, though. I think we're still in a pretty good position with that. I wonder if they end up going into Steel here. Either way, we're going to go for a Blizzard, and just in case they do end up Terastallizing into Steel, let's go with the Heat Wave as well to be able to kind of take care of that. Fair enough. Who are they bringing out, though? Ooh. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Come on. Yes, we hit both, too. Not quite enough, though. Dang. Sorry, they get the Dazzling Gleam. Fair enough. I wish we had some speed here. Maybe we should put up the Aurora Veil to start then. Yeah, I think we're just going to go all out again. Let's go with the Blizzard once more. Yeah, because Ogerpon's only going to be able to hit one of us, you know? So let's do that. Let's go for the Heat Wave again, too. That's fine. You're not going to hit both of us. So the question is, who are you knocking out? I didn't think about that. Okay. Nice, though. We do have the... nice, and Farigiraf is gone now. We do have the defense to be able to withstand that, thankfully, because we do have the snow up to be able to up our defense. So that's actually really huge there. We get that Heat Wave over there. We KO them, and now all we have to worry about is Drago as well as... Question mark, question... Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Again, I still feel like that might be like a... Here's what we're gonna do. Still gonna go for the Blizzard. I am a little worried about Drago having, like an Earth Power or something now. That's alright. I'm gonna hope that they don't. And I'm still gonna go for the Heat Wave though. Yeah, again, depending on what this Terra is, I have no clue. I'm guessing it's gonna be Steel? No, it's gonna be Dragon. Okay. Which means that they're gonna KO with the Dazzling Gleam. Can we withstand this? Oh. Yeah. Oh my, we're actually gonna get the Blizzard off too! Oh, Heatran just tanks that like it's nothing, even though the special defense went down. But the Blizzard, good damage into Drago, and nice, and we hit both too. So we knock out Drago. All we have to deal with now is just that Fluttermane over there too. Alright, yeah, so that definitely had to have been Choice Scarf then. So perfect! Now all we have to do, let's finish it with the Dazzling Gleam. Let's dazzle everyone at the end. Let's go with that Flash Cannon. And let's call that a win. There we go. Again, Alolan Ninetails kind of sticking in there for the entire battle. Even though I thought it was going to get knocked out there at the end, somehow it ended up staying in there and even survived that Horn Leech from the Ogerpon too. So thankfully, we had the snow up there to be able to up our defense and be able to survive that. So there we go. Good game. So again, Ninetails being able to go out there and set the snow right away is really beneficial. And if you're able to get that Aurora Veil up too, to be able to set essentially both screens at the same time, it is extremely nice. But even if you do go out there with its actual attacking moves, Blizzard and Dazzling Gleam are both spread moves and do a good amount of damage and are both stab moves too. So it's really nice to have, and especially since you're able to set the snow, Blizzard is going to hit 100% of the time on both Mons, as long as the snow is out there, of course. The snow has other benefits too, namely Baxcalibur being able to up its defense as well. So that's really nice to be able to kind of support Baxcalibur if we end up sending them out there with it. Or even if Ninetails faints before Baxcalibur goes out there, as long as the snow is still up, Baxcalibur still benefits from the snow. So again, Ninetails, a great support mon, but a really great attacker too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.